Burna Boy's alleged feelings of being trapped. Burna Boy, despite his major successes like his Grammy win and global recognition, is reportedly claiming that he feels owned by Diddy. This could suggest that Burna is feeling creatively and professionally constrained by his collaboration with Diddy. Despite his initial rise to fame, the partnership appears to have taken a toll on him, possibly due to a controlling contract or other pressures in the music industry. The baby oil mystery. The repeated
What I said is that isn't it weird that the government was so interested in Diddy's baby oil that they took 1,000 bottles away from his house? If the government took 1,000 bottles of baby oil and somebody had things what appeared to be baby oil, and then you have to listen to the prosecutor. He said that they seized 1,000 bottles what allegedly to be baby oil. Allegedly to be baby oil. So that's telling people that it wasn't baby oil. And people think that that was baby oil, they out their mind. I don't believe it was baby oil. Yo, bro, when they went up in there, they knew what they was gonna find. They knew what was ever in that baby oil or that those bottles that appeared to be baby oil, they knew about that at first. You gotta realize 9 times out of 10, that individual that got caught at the airport, that was supposed to be their carrier, told them what they was doing and what they had. I wouldn't put it past that he told them everything. So when they went up in there, they knew they had to take whatever was out there, and that thing that appeared to be baby oil, they took that. They got to test every last.
The suggestion is that these bottles weren't filled with baby oil at all, but rather something else. The speculation points to illicit substances being disguised in the bottles, and the authorities allegedly knew this beforehand, leading them to seize the bottles for testing. Industry secrets and speculation. The person speaking in the transcript is skeptical about the idea that it was just baby oil being seized, implying that the bottles might have contained something more nefarious. This ties back to previous claims about the music industry and its darker sides, where control and manipulation could extend beyond the music itself. The reference to oil carrier suggests that Burna Boy's connection to Diddy may have involved deeper, possibly illegal activities that weren't immediately apparent. Burna Boy's rise and struggles. The rise to global stardom. Burna Boy, born Dominioglu, became a household name with his unique blend of Afrobeat and international influences.
Bro, listen to me. Costco don't sell that much baby oil. Where you know sell that much baby oil?
Yeah, I don't know any store that sell that much baby oil. I know Costco, they came out and said that they don't even sell baby oil.
My sentiments exactly.
But you personally, right, what do you believe was in the baby oil?
If you ever seen a massage parlor being raided and they walking out the people, do they take the massage oil with them when they go? No, they just walk out the people who are being arrested. If you ever seen a person getting arrested and the people being arrested in those brothel houses, do they take out the stuff in the brothel houses? No, they don't. They take the individuals who are being arrested out the brothel houses. For them to take 1,000 bottles of baby oil, it's like that they did not leave one. They left people there, but they ain't leave not one bottle. Nobody needed no baby oil. So my whole thing about it is that there was something in that other than baby oil. That's why they took all the bottles. And 9 times out of 10, if I would give it a wild guess, it was And like some of the people told me, it was probably that GHB.
What's that?
I think it's gamma hydrox. I looked it up, bro. Let me see. See if I can find it. I know this is just showing everything like that, but oh no. Let me. Yo, somebody tap dance or sing or do something, you know what I'm saying, while I'm doing this. Oh, here it go right here. It's gamma hydroxy butyric. What is its effect on the body? It's a euphoria, drowsiness, decreased anxiety, and memory impairment. It works on the nervous system and gives you this feeling of euphoria. So they take that and rub it on her, and you forget who you are, what you're doing. It can also give you memory loss, drowsiness. And that's under the DEA, the Drug Enforcement Administration.
And his subsequent Grammy win for Twice as Tall cemented his place in the global music scene. However, the transition from local sensation to international superstar is complex, and not all aspects of his success seem as perfect as they initially appeared. The dark side of success. As Burna Boy reached new heights, rumors about the pressures and manipulations of the music industry began to surface. The idea that Diddy, a mogul known for his powerful influence, may be controlling or limiting Burna's creative freedom casts a shadow over what seemed like a dream collaboration. Burna Boy's cryptic posts and interviews hint at frustration and feeling trapped, which contradicts the idealized image of a star thriving in the spotlight. Mystery surrounds Baby Oil and Diddy's alleged secrets. The mention of Baby Oil being seized, possibly as part of a larger investigation into illegal activities, reflects an ongoing theme of secrecy and scandal within the music world. The implication is that there are things happening behind closed doors that the public might not be aware of, with figures like Diddy at the center of these rumors. What this means for the music industry. These stories reveal a
You're not even gaming because you won't claim it. No, you want to sit around and pretend to like bitch. That's what y'all do. And then you get these hard jostling.
So I'm just
Like
curious.
these are the you like half man bitches. No disrespect, but jostling rough.
Them shoulders is.
And the way she like running up on, I already know she done strapped up on you.
Ooh. So Jack, let me ask you. There's one. Some of the shocking things
I hear
we
that
heard.
mean with a harness.
Oh. Okay, not a harness.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you this. I'm sure somebody's already asked you this, but have you ever been to a P. Diddy party?
Yeah. Several. Many. Honestly.
And so can you take us through like what goes on, like when you were there?
What did I say when y'all asked me about why was the TD Jakes at the Diddy party?
Yeah.
What'd I say? Money and sex.
That's correct. Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No.
That he was recording these?
Of course. He is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip hop.
Okay.
Y'all done seen him put on the pyramid with a skirt?
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come in what they call freak-offs now.
Yeah.
Is that something normal that
Yeah.
happens in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Freak-offs.
Hey.
Okay.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times I got these is wild.
So do you feel like people, when they hear pink cocaine, Young Miami has to bring across?
Wait, the Tusi.
Yeah, the Tusi. That's what they call.
I found out. I talked to my drug guy because I wanted to be informed. Because people was calling it Tusi, that's calling it the Tunchi. I didn't know which one it was, so I talked to my drug guy, and my drug guy filled me in. And then it made perfect sense. Tusi.
Talk to him.
Drugs with Jaguar.
Let's talk.
Drugs education.
101.
So Tusi is the cocaine, but they take the ketamine and cook it up. And they fold it into the coke. Now, if you don't know what ketamine is what they call on the street Special K. It's a veterinary drug. It's a horse tranquilizer. Now, gay men have been using this for years. See, back in the day, if you went to a gay party or a gay rave, there were certain drugs that you would always find on hand. Viagra, ecstasy, Special K, and cocaine. Now, see, the cocaine keep you up all night, but unfortunately, it gives you limp noodle because of what the blood flow is. So you wants to fuck with a half-hard dick all night. So that's why you had the Viagra to make sure that the dick involuntarily stays hard while you're numbing your fucking self with the coke. Now, see, the ketamine, that's a horse tranquilizer. So that relaxes all your muscles. You could get fucked by 80 fucking ton gorillas. You wouldn't feel a thing. So now, your dick is gonna stay hard. You numbed up and you high. You got the ketamine in you so you don't feel shit. And then you add the ecstasy.
Frustration and feelings of being trapped by a contractual arrangement could be seen as part of a larger pattern where artists are often controlled or manipulated for financial gain. The speculation about drugs or illicit substances, like what might have been hidden in the baby oil, is part of a broader conversation about the dark underbelly of the entertainment industry. Allegations of exploitation, shady business practices, and unhealthy environments at industry parties contribute to a growing narrative about the pressures and dangers of fame. Critical analysis. While these claims are alarming, they remain largely speculative and based on rumors. The idea of something being hidden in baby oil bottles sounds like an attempt to sensationalize events and create intrigue, but without hard evidence, it's difficult to assess the validity of these allegations. What is clear, however, is that Burna Boy's situation in the industry has become more complicated, with his relationship with Diddy possibly representing more than just a typical collaboration. The music industry, particularly in the higher echelons, is rife with power dynamics, control, and exploitation, and Burna Boy's experience could be a reflection of this larger issue: suspicious activities at Diddy's parties. There are stories about Diddy's private parties and gatherings involving highly inappropriate and secretive activities. These include...
If they knew there was going to ever be a YouTube, or they knew there was going to ever be social media, a lot of the stuff probably wouldn't have got played out like it did. But things happen, and these are just stories from the past. I would like to use that as, what you call that, just to clear the facts up what's going on. But it all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff, and he's in exotic bookstores, and he's doing shopping. Right, he's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that, because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he's going, I'm just looking at the places where he's picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side, and then he picked like quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there, and it said butt plugs, and I was like, hey yo, I was messing with him, because people don't understand. You know, we was like friends. He was a part of the same gang, so I'm still gonna tease him. I'm still gonna mess with him and everything like that. I could do that. It wasn't just no security thing. So I say, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said butt plugs, and he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you can do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. When he got I just waited at the counter. When he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like, he gave the guy a stack something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And I mean, like, he just said, boom. And we walked out the store. So we had to leave Atlanta and go to North Carolina for a show. You understand? And it was him, this rapper, Sarah, and this other girl. We all got on a G5 jet, and we flew to G4 jet, and we flew to North Carolina. So later on that, I think that afternoon, same day, this rapper and him, they all in the room together. You know, it's Sarah, the girl, Puff, and this
Allegedly hired, and specific substances like Tussie, a mix of cocaine and a veterinary drug, Special K, are mentioned. This paints a picture of a hedonistic, controlled environment at Diddy's events. Drug allegations, GHB, gamma-hydroxybutyrate, the mention of bottles of baby oils being confiscated during an arrest, with suspicions that it might have contained GHB, a drug known for its euphoric and memory-impairing effects, suggests possible drug abuse or exploitation at these gatherings. GHB is often associated with date rapes and is known for inducing forgetfulness and drowsiness, leading to the conclusion that it could have been used to subdue people in some way. Burna Boy's contract and relationship with Diddy. The relationship between Burna Boy and Diddy, which began with high expectations, appears to have soured. Allegations suggest Burna Boy may feel trapped in his contract, with creative conflicts and a lack of control over his own music. The deal is described as one where Diddy could have substantial control over Burna's finances, career choices, and creative decisions. This brings to light the darker side of artist-label relationships in the music industry. Rising tension and...
Next thing you know, somebody rang the doorbell. We had the presidential suite where we was at. So I opened the door, and the dude said, yo, I'm here for my cousin. I said, who your cousin? And he said, Ja Rule. I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff. They're in the room. They busy. They don't want to be bothered. He said, well, I'm going in there. I said, bruh, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothering them. He was like, yo, I don't care, man. I'm going in there. That bull like that. I said, yo, bruh, Jesus Christ had to come down here and take the air out of my body before you get in that room right there. Watch. He tried to bum rush me. I grabbed him and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, G, that's my cousin. He know me well, you know, and Puff was like, yo, G, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. And he was like, he just looked, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room because there's a lot of freaking going on. So I was like, oh, he said it was a lot of freaking going on. So that was basically that story, man. You know what I'm saying? They went back in the room. Dude felt a certain kind of way, and he left out. So I seen them at the concert the next day, and they tried to, you know, form up against me. But my man Frank was like, I told my man Frank, I was like, yo, Frank, put yourself in that position. Somebody trying to get in the room, and Ja told you don't let nobody get in the room. What would you do? Now, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, man, but you know I ain't taking no losses. He said, yo, you good, and that was it. Bruh, when Ja said, you don't want to come up in there, a lot of freaky stuff is going on. You got to use your mind. What they was doing with those butt plugs.
Not be as beneficial as it initially seemed. Tussie and Special K in freak-offs. The discussion about drugs like Tussie, a combination of cocaine and Special K, used at these private parties suggests a toxic, highly controlled atmosphere where substances are central to the behavior and dynamics of those involved. The implication is that these drugs are part of the manipulation or control used in these settings, with some even alluding to exploitation. Contractual allegations. The details about Burna Boy's contract with Diddy imply that the fine print may include exploitative clauses. These could cover everything from royalties, advances, merchandising, and touring rights, leading to a very one-sided deal where Diddy benefits immensely while Burna receives little. Such contracts are often criticized for exploiting artists, limiting their financial freedom, and diminishing their creative independence. Industry critique. The overall message seems to highlight the dark underbelly of the music industry, with an emphasis on exploitation and control over artists. The power dynamics between moguls like Diddy and rising stars such as Burna Boy are presented as
She's supposed to be a good bitch, no matter who she with. All the time he putting a groom in her. Of course he thought it was still gonna work. He thinks he's God.
All right.
Ain't doing shit. Raped the fuck out of that. Put the boots to her last time I seen her. Her and her trainer, boyfriend, husband. I don't get no.
So you hear about stories of Diddy like shooting people,
Yeah.
blowing up cars.
Yeah.
Is he this gangster that behind the scenes is that him or is that people
Shout
around
out to Wendy Williams, the first woman to uncover the homo thugs. That's what these down low bitches was called when Wendy first started talking about it in the 90s, the homo thug. She talking about Diddy.
And then what's the stuff that's happening with Wendy Williams? You think this is all connection too?
Of course. They've been waiting. He's been waiting. He was waiting for Kim. Remember? He was waiting. The casket was ready. She was literally casket ready.
Some people are saying the whole Wendy Williams documentary that she's pretty much allegedly playing this way to keep herself safe from him, from any unaliving.
It's been working for Orlando Brown. Why wouldn't it work for Wendy?
to play crazy.
Why wouldn't it work?
Hey, no. Hey.
The oosh gosh whoosh wash.
Bop.
Orlando's brilliant.
Right.
Yeah,
Y'all spent time with him.
we did.
Yeah.
He's highly intelligent.
Yes.
Imagine what it's been like to wear this character for this long.
No. I can only...
That shit he does is a character. Actually, the shit he does online is the best acting he does.
Is he speaking truth?
Of course he is.
You know? We seen Quiet on set.
Major pain in his ass. Literally. Since he was a kid.
Man.
And then eating milk, running the fuck around, talking about expensive pain
Now,
in his ass.
wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jack.
Fuck me.
Wait a minute.
He's a fucking Fruit Loop. He Diddy fried.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy fried. He Diddy fried. He the Diddy do our bop. Fuck me. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas.
Man.
She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
Oh, man.
She just wasn't going to tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Oh, somebody that
bouncer.
got paid?
Yeah, he said like I was
Yeah,
standing
somebody
outside the
that
door.
got paid.
Yeah.
Just like it wasn't seminal fluid that Justin Bieber was wiping away from his mouth when he brought his face up from Odell Beckham's groin in a club with Trey Songz on the lookout.
The images are there.
Diddy-fied. Hashtag no Diddy.
Overly controlling contracts further highlight how the industry can sometimes foster toxic environments that prioritize money and power over the well-being of artists. Critical reflection. While these stories are undeniably shocking, they should be approached with skepticism, as many of these allegations are based on unverified rumors, anecdotes, and insider accounts. The truth of these claims remains unclear, and further investigation and evidence would be needed to validate these allegations. Nonetheless, these narratives contribute to an ongoing conversation about the exploitation of artists in the music industry and the need for more transparent and ethical business practices. Numerous stories from past associates and insiders portray Diddy as a powerful figure in the entertainment industry whose behavior and practices often cross into controversial territory. These accounts include control over artists. Claims suggest Diddy's contracts may involve extensive control over his artists' finances, creative work, and personal lives, leaving them with limited autonomy and resources. Comparisons to industry cases like Prince and TLC highlight a pattern of exploitative contracts in the music business. Allegations of coercive and exploitative behavior. Various anecdotes describe tense and potentially abusive situations, including coercive control and odd interactions at parties and private gatherings. Some allege he creates environments where attendees feel pressured or uncomfortable. Implications about privacy and surveillance. Accusations of surveillance and manipulation, particularly regarding compromising or intimidating circumstances during private events. Burna Boy's experience with Diddy. Burna Boy's collaboration with Diddy initially seemed like a promising partnership. However, the relationship reportedly soured due to creative conflicts, alleged disagreements over Burna.
They know that nobody in America liked that. So now, these people are represented by a brand. Whether it's something about the music, clothing, movies, they not gonna come out and speak on nothing that has anything to do with them, and they praying that they not on the tape doing crazy stuff, being oiled up in the whole 9 yards. They praying. So until the feds say, hey, yo, listen here. We got you on, hey buddy, we got you on this tape, and girl looked like she was pretty young. We're not gonna show it, but we need you to come and testify against Brother Love, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs. That's when they're gonna start talking, and they're not gonna be talking in his favor. When the feds come to them and show them what they got on tape. Because if he had 250 tapes 250 cameras all over the house, somebody got caught stealing a cookie out the cookie jar. It could be your favorite pastor. It could be your favorite politician. But they didn't think they was being watched. And Brother Love was watching.
Yeah, I mean, TD Jakes, he haven't even came out and said anything. And him and Diddy was real cool.
Amen. Amen. Yeah, man. And I know the people in the congregation over there is shaking in their boots because this man didn't lead them allegedly probably led them to damnation, because those people's hearts are going to be broken if that man is seen on those tapes doing anything. Because people always put their faith in the pastor instead of putting their faith in God. And what they need to do is understand that he's just a man. And he has a history. It's not looking too good for him.
So you feel like celebs are worried that they might be on tape?
Oh, they know. That's why they ain't speaking up or saying nothing. Yeah, I was at a Diddy party, but I know I ain't do nothing. When you don't know somebody's taping you, when you don't know that somebody is videoing you in some kind of form or fashion, you got that alcohol, you got the drugs in you, they're a little loose, bruh. They let down all their inhibitions. The music is pumping. He said it himself. He got it so hot in there that you got to take your clothes off. He said that himself, bruh. So a lot of them, what he said? I think a lot of them was being swallowed. Have you ever been swallowed? They tell off on themselves all the time, man. You just gotta listen.
But why do you think Diddy had all them hidden cameras?
Bruh, when you that powerful, you didn't get that powerful without having one or two or maybe three ups on somebody. Diddy always been the type of individual that want to have ups on the next person no matter what they was doing. Like, he always played artists against each other. He did it to Big, he did it to Craig Mack. You understand? I said before, he did the stuff to Ja Rule, you understand? So had the ups on Ja Rule so he could go after Jay-Z. You understand what I'm saying? So he always played those kind of up games on people. So to have those cameras and know what he was doing, it's going to give him the ups on everybody who came to that party. Even your favorite basketball player. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. We know who said that.
Significant share of Burna's earnings from various revenue streams, including tours and merchandise. Wendy Williams' role and struggles. Wendy Williams has been a vocal figure in exposing alleged hidden dynamics in the entertainment industry, including what she once referred to as homo thugs. This term controversially alluded to secretive lifestyles within hip-hop culture, with Diddy reportedly being a subject of her scrutiny. Speculations about retaliation. Some claim that Wendy's current challenges, including health issues and public setbacks, might be tied to her outspoken commentary on powerful industry figures. Dark themes in the industry. These stories reflect recurring concerns about power imbalances, exploitation, and secrecy in the entertainment industry. The allegations, ranging from coercive contracts to personal and professional manipulation, underline systemic issues that have affected artists for decades. Critical reflection. It is essential to approach these narratives with caution, as many allegations remain unverified and based on anecdotal accounts.